Good morning, everybody. Today is such a great day to do a presentation about our subject, that is business English, with an essential and interesting topic about personality in the office. Before that, I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Ni Putu Febriana Dewi as the 7th semester student of English Language Education Department. In this presentation, I would like to deliver about the subtopics. The first one is humor in a workplace. The second one is romance, innuendo, and sexual harassment in the workplace. The third is how to get along with other team members. And the last is how to get along with your boss. So, without any further ado, let's start. Okay, I will start from the humor in the workplace. In the workplace, nobody wants to be serious all the time. Sometimes we need to play humor, and it can be assumed that humor is very important in the workplace. And the question is, why humor is important? What's something that makes humor can be the important things in the workplace? According to the experts, humor is beneficial to encourage good social relationship between workers, increase creativity and productivity, and also create and maintain organizational culture in the workplace. Okay, but yeah, sometimes we know that humor can be the doubles each word. It can be give a positive or negative if impact, depends on the individuals. Because of that, we need to consider our attitude before play humor with the other coworkers in the workplace. So, this is the attitudes according to Row 2000 that we need to consider when I play humor in the workplace. There are 6 attitudes, as you can see on the slide. Okay, to make it more details, I will explain it one by one. Okay, the first is don't tell ethnic, sexist, religious, dirty, or discriminatory jokes in the workplace. And I will provide you with examples. Okay, don't say the ethnic jokes, for example, like, hey, what's up, nigger? Don't say like that because it's a very racist, and I can't say it's a joke because it's a very racist thing. And then please pay attention to the examples number 2. I think it's a woman's role to do a household chores like laundry for a man. So, from the examples of number 2, it can be say it is sexist jokes, which is promoting about stereotype or prejudice about women are not equal to man. So, never say it in the workplace. And the third is about religious jokes. Okay, according to the research that have done by the Stone 2016 in the USA, the co-workers said her friends, because she is Islam and using hijab, her friends call the other co-workers in the workplace as a towel hat, such as, hey, towel hat, come here. Yeah, it's a really bad jokes. Yeah. And the next is, this is a very dirty jokes, sucking dick. According to the Moss 2012, sucking dick here is the phrase that used by someone to express the sexual phenomenon, which is a very dirty jokes, right? And the last but not least is about discriminatory jokes. Discriminatory jokes, it's something that which can be discriminate people. from one groups or one area. For example, when my friends say to me, you know what, I have a friends from Padang which cannot be trusted. You know what, the Padang peoples cannot be trusted. Or the other coworkers say to supervisor like this, you know what, the other coworkers that from Dayak are very lazy. I can't get along with do a teamwork with her because she is very lazy. Yeah, this is discriminatory jokes which can discriminate people because they came from one area or one social group. So from those examples, we need to avoid, we cannot say it as a jokes in the workplace. And next is, don't tell jokes at a co-worker expense. We need to avoid sarcastic jokes, we need to avoid hurtful jokes, and also we need to avoid verbally abusive. And next is, be sensitive. You know what, we never know our friends in the workplace has some, I think, have some problems in their home maybe, or they have a bad relationship with others. We can say the bad things or the bad jokes to her or his, and we need to be sensitive. We need to be aware about our environment. So be sensitive is a very important things when we want to play humor with our friends in the workplace. And then is, disruptive practical jokes have no place in the workplace. As you can see on the slide, this is the pictures of the co-workers who doing a spider prank to the other co-workers. You know what, this is a very interrupting things in the office, so never do that. And next is, be wary of having fatograms or stripograms for co-workers, birthdays, or for office celebration. It can be embarrassing. For example, like this, it can be very embarrassing for other co-workers. And the last but not least is, remember that being good natured is different to being a practical jokers. Yes, in the office or in the workplace, we need to be happy and witty. We don't need to be a clown or a comedian. And if the jokes cannot be funny anymore, it can be say it's a joke. Yeah, it's a very simple things. So happiness is number one. Okay, that's all about humor in the workplace. And now I move to the romance, innuendo, and sexual harassment in the workplace. Okay, workplace is rapidly becoming a desirable location to meet and fall in love with a romantic partner. Okay, in the workplace, sometimes we can find this situation when male and female has a relationship. But it can be a negative for the other aspect. It can give a negative impacts to other aspects. The first example, the negative effects of romance in the workplace is, the first is decreased job productivity. I will give you an examples from Balaban 2019. The example is, a chef is not cleaning up the kitchen properly because he having a relationship with a member of the bar staff and spending too much time in the front of a house of fights. Yeah, from that example, it can be analyzed that the chef lost her work performance, and this is a very bad thing. And the next is leading to sexual harassment. Okay, I have provided you with the two pictures of leading to sexual harassment in the office. As you can see, the women on these pictures is very uncomfortable of that situation, and it will be make potential to a sexual harassment. And next is innuendo in a workplace. An innuendo is a veiled remark about someone or something that indirectly insinuates something bad or impolite. Innuendos can be used to criticize or cast aspersion on someone or a particular situation. For example, okay, when I come to the office and my friends say, "You early today," it means that I always late and it annoys her. Yeah. And I have provided you with the sexual innuendo. This is the other form of innuendo. Innuendo can be happen in the other aspects such as political, humor, sexuals, and many more. And next is sexual harassment in the workplace. Sexual harassment is a condition where the undesirable sexual behavior of a co-worker or supervisor affects employees' performance at work or create unpleasant or threatening working environment. Sexual harassment can give negative impacts such as decreased work performance and then decreased confidence and also decreased sense of security. Be aware with inappropriate sexual behavior. Yeah, we need to be aware with the inappropriate sexual behavior if we want to keep ourselves from sexual harassment. So the first one is be aware of the circulation of pornographic publication or emails. And next is be aware about descriptive monologue about sex life. And next is be aware if someone in our workplace give us suggestive gift. And next, be aware of asking probing sexual question. Okay, if other coworkers ask me with this question such as, "Hey girl, have you ever taken a naughty selfie?" Or, "Hi sweetie, if I bought you lingerie, would you model it for me?" Yeah, we need to be aware with this sexual question. And next is be aware using full language. And the last but not least is be aware of making loud comments about coworkers' bodies or appearance. And next we move to the other subtopics, that is about how to get along with other team members. So according to the Terry Cohn and Luca 2002, this is the guidelines for being a well-liked team members. So the first is having commitment to the team success and shared goals. This is a very important because commitment can deliver us to the successful. And the next is having commitment to the team process, leadership, and accountability. And the next is we need to make an open communication and give positive feedback with other team members. And the next is we need to give or having positive interdependency with other team members. And the last is we need to having interpersonal skills. And next we move to the next subtopic, that is about how to get along with your boss. Okay, this is according to Row 2000. This is the tips and trick to get along with your boss. So the first is share your bright ideas with your boss. If you have a bright ideas or a brilliant or such an interesting ideas, please share to your boss. Don't keep it only on your mind. Okay, and the second one is do your homework. This is a very important, because if you do your homework, it means that you are very responsible, and if you can do your homework as best as possible, it means you do something responsible and with high motivation. And next is make sure the information received in the correct form. So this is a very essential things that we need to consider to get along with our boss. So make sure everything, such as make sure about the information, such as we need to consider the information received in oral or written, and etc. And then ask for help when you need it. It is a very okay and a perfectly okay if we need someone helps. Yeah. And next is a be team player. This is a very important. Be a team player is a very good option if we do a teamwork. We need to have a positive interdependency with other team members, so it will make other teams member doing great. And the next is realize your capability. Sometimes our boss reminds us to knows about our capability. This is a perfectly okay, and sometimes it's normal in the workplace. And next is seek clarification of your objectives. This is a very important to make something clear. And the last is accept that the boss word final. This is very important that we know in a workplace sometimes we have the other opinion with our boss or disagree with her or his opinion, but we need to accept that boss words final. Okay, that's all the tips how to get along with your boss. So in the end of this section, I have provided you with all the references that I have mentioned before. So if you want to check it, I will show it after this. Okay, in the end, I will say thank you very much, and I do apologize if I made mistakes, and thank you for your attention.